Classic millionaires. It's your boy Crypto Flex, the Usher Crypto. Yeah, man. I'm back in this video. I want to talk about some huge news, a huge catalyst for Terra Luna Classic holders. I've been holding this thing for like 3 years, almost 3 years for Terra Luna Classic. Been holding strong, being patient. Patience is the key. Patience is what's going to keep you from losing your mind, pulling your hair out, and just bawling your eyes in front of the charts because we do have a bloody market right now. And I think all of it is due to market manipulation. I know that something huge is coming for crypto. I think crypto is about to take off, and the people like the big institution monies are shaking out the smaller retail investors to get them out the way so they can buy up all the tokens out there, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be Ethereum, Solana, XRP. They're trying to shake you out your bags. So don't be scared. Don't be into this crypto, don't be into the market and be scared that you see a lot of fear going on. 38 fear and greed index is 38 right now. A lot of people are scared, and people like myself and people that's been in the space for a long time, we know what time it is. We know that this is pretty much a time to accumulate some of our favorite projects because it's time to get paid, man. The more you have in your crypto portfolio, the better chances to diversify your portfolio. These dips are available right now, not financial advice. You can do what you like. But before I dive into this video on Terra Luna Classic, do me a favor. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and share this video on all your social medias, as well as follow your boy Crypto Flex, the Usher Crypto on X. My link is going to be in my description below. Let me know if you are bullish on Terra Luna Classic. If you are one of the patient ones out there like myself, yes, I am very patient. Been holding for 3 years. A lot of projects people have been holding for a long time. You got to think about back in the day when people were holding Dogecoin way before when Dogecoin first came out. And they've been holding for years to see Dogecoin finally hit a penny, to see it finally hit over 70 cents. People have been holding 5, 6, 7 years and finally was rewarded when the price hit a all-time high. I'm not saying to hold the bag forever, but I'm saying this Terra Luna Classic is not a get rich overnight project. It's a get rich throughout the time. It's going to take time for a project like this to go to the moon, go parabolic. I'm going to talk about some huge burns in this video, so stick around to the end. And remember, none of this information is financial advice. Do your own research. So we did take a little beating. We took a beating. Yesterday was more bloodier than today, but then today was, it kind of like pumped a little bit and then it just got bloody once again. And now stuff is trying to recover. Stuff is trying to recover, and we can see Bitcoin trying to go back up to 100,000. I just think this, just like I said earlier in this video, I just think this is all market manipulation. This is all the whales. They know how to manipulate the market now, and they're just checking out the weekends. People are getting scared. A lot of newbies that are into crypto, that are getting afraid, and they're like, "Oh man, should I sell my bags? Oh, I want to sell everything." And to me, it's just another day at the office. Just another day to me to dollar cost average into some more plays that I want to get in deeper in and double down in. So that's what I'm doing. And we can see some of the winners of the day that's trying to pull back up XRP, Solana, even Dogecoin and Cardano. So shout out to everybody in those communities. But Terra Luna Classic, let's look at Terra Luna Classic right now is down not even a percent. We'll just call it a percent. And we're looking at a 355 plus $1 million market cap. 24-hour trading volume is down to 31.95 million, almost 32 million. A 24-hour trading volume down almost 32%. And Terra Luna Classic, man, it's just a matter of time before this project can go straight to the moon. Like I said in previous videos, the catalyst, number one catalyst, in my opinion, is the repeg to the Terra USTC USD. Once this repegs to the dollar, we are into FOMO mode for Terra Luna Classic. And once it reaches 20 cent, when stuff gets to going for Terra Luna Classics USTC, once it gets to 20 cent, 30 cent, we are going to see a lot of money flowing to Terra Luna Classic. That's a $5.5 billion market cap for Terra USTC to reach a dollar repeg. And a lot of people, I've been reading comments, people are saying, oh, Terra USTC is never going to repeg to the dollar, or Do Kwon's the only one that knows how to get it there. And I'm just thinking, like, man, I'm thinking based off of money out there. I told everybody about the Trump meme coin. A lot of that money that was flowing out there was people liquidating from other projects and new money coming to the projects. People have money out there. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe everybody out there don't have no money. If the project has a lot of hype behind it, a lot of promise, and a lot of people are into the the product and the project, they're going to pour the money into the project. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe that people are broke out there. People have money. Just because inflation is not down, Trump just got into office. The ink is still wet, and Trump is doing a lot of things to turn this market around and the economy to come back together, and people will have a lot of money to come to their bank accounts, hit their accounts, and prices of food will be lower, prices of gas will be lower, prices of trying to buy a new home, interest rates will be lower. A lot of stuff is going to happen, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I knew that once Trump got into office, it wasn't going to be overnight. We're going to go to the moon now that Trump's in office. We did get a slight little pump, but we didn't get what people are thought we were going to get. Just like I said, the ink is still wet. He still hasn't even gotten to doing everything he wants to do. He's cleaning up the country internally, getting rid of all the bad actors and getting everything that's weighing our country down so we can start to build again. And America is going to build again. And shout out to everybody that's building again with Terra Luna Classic. Terra Luna Classic, it's just a matter of time when we'll see Terra Luna Classic go to the moon. And as we see, let me go to the all-time charts. Man, Terra Luna Classic, man, back in, let's see, get that there. Uh, man, it's coming up on 3 years almost when Terra Luna Classic on April 3rd, Terra Luna Classic of 2022 was at a $113 plus price, and was 24-hour trading volume was at a $2.5 billion 24-hour trading volume, and that was insane. And then it shot down to, on May 13th, 2022, a month later, it shot down to a three zeros 1146 level. So Terra Luna Classic had that collapse, but Terra Luna Classic right now is trying to rebuild. We are up since that collapse. It's been years for Terra Luna Classic, and we're going to get our just desserts. Don't be believing that this project will never get to the forefront again. Terra Luna Classic will get there. It's going to take time. We're going to have like partnerships maybe in the works for Terra Luna Classic. A lot of proposals in the works for Terra Luna Classic. That partnership I put out in that video where Cardano, if that becomes a reality, man, Terra Luna Classic is going to pump. And we just got to be patient, folks. But I want to talk about this article that I came across. Can Terra Luna Classic price rally 50% after 1.6 trillion weekly LUNC burn? Terra Luna Classic price surges as 1.6 trillion burn sparks bullish momentum. Can LUNC sustain its rally and achieve a 50% breakout? I'm gonna love the day when I see Terra Luna Classic just break out and go up to the billions. And I tell people all the time, like Terra Luna Classic is going to be one of those projects that's going to surprise a lot of people. It's going to be a comeback project in crypto history. A lot of us out there are fighting for this project. A lot of community members, 5.5 plus million wallets out there. A lot of us YouTubers out there. We believe in Terra Luna Classic. A lot of people, some people in comments be like, oh, this dead project is not going nowhere. Y'all stupid for doing these videos on Terra Luna Classic. I believe in Terra Luna Classic. Everybody that does videos on Terra Luna Classic feels the same way as I do. So shout out like Believes Crypto, shout out to Caddy Crypto, shout out to Mr. Diamond Hands, everybody that supports this project. Shout out to all the ambassadors of Terra Luna Classic, because we are ambassadors of Terra Luna Classic. And we are holders of Terra Luna Classic because we want to see this project go to the moon and go back to where it deserves to be. And that's in the top 20 of cryptos of all time. And it will reach that. It's just going to take some time. So will Terra Luna Classic price surge 50% after a massive 1.6 trillion burn this week? The Terra Luna Classic price burn mechanism reduces the token supply. According to the LUNC metric data, over 1.5 billion LUNC tokens were burned in the past 7 days, with the total burn count reaching 402.17 billion since May of 2022. The circulating supply now stands at 6.50 trillion, slightly below the total supply of 6.51 trillion. Despite consistent burns, the impact on LUNC price remains uncertain. Historically, large scale token burns have sparked temporary rallies, but a 1.6 trillion burn will be necessary to create a significant shift in market dynamic. Based on the market sentiment, a broader cryptocurrency trend analysis speculate that such a move could push the LUNC price by 50% or more. So, man, that'll be amazing. I talked about that in one of my videos. I talked about everybody buying $100 worth of Terra Luna Classic, taking it and sending it to a burn wallet or burn $100 of your own LUNC. And if everybody did that and took it to a burn wallet, we could burn off trillions of the supply. But everybody's not on board with it. Everybody's in it for themselves. I think it'll be a common enemy is to get the common enemy is the supply, to get the supply down, and therefore the value of our tokens will go up. But people are not all on a board for it. But I mean, it is what it is to me. Like I said before, I am with it. If anybody tries to come out and say, hey, y'all want to do a LUNC burn, I am down for it. I will burn some of my tokens just so I can see the value of my tokens go up in the future. But as of today, the LUNC price analysis, as of Tuesday, the LUNC price hovered at a 406,417, slightly recovering from the recent declines. The cryptocurrency saw that 2.49% increase in value over the past 24 hours, with trading volume reaching 24.77 billion tokens. The relative strength index has climbed to 43, rebounding from oversold conditions. This suggests increased buying interest. The chain monkey flow indicator remains positive at 0.06, indicating capital inflow supporting the price recovery. I think right now, before I finish reading, I think right now is a great time to buy some Terra Luna Classic. I think based off the price, the price right now, I think maybe it's about $60+ to get a million Terra Luna Classic tokens. And that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's a crazy steal, in my opinion. Like based off of if they burnt a lot of the supply, if 99.9% of the supply was burnt, we can we can reach price levels of $1 or more based off of if the supply was burnt, and we're actually in the billions of supply instead of the trillions. That'll be insane, man. And $60 and having a million tokens could make you potentially a millionaire. It could potentially make you a millionaire off of $60. But I mean, that's just not wishful thinking. That's just long term thinking because it will happen. The more Terra Luna Classic stays around and the more burns that goes on, the easier it gets to get into those levels of a dollar, of those levels of a penny. I still believe Terra Luna Classic is going to hit a penny in this bull run. I still believe that. I still believe that the repeg will take Terra Luna Classic to the moon. I still believe that. I still believe in all the things that I've been talking about in this video, and I've been talking about in previous videos that's going to happen for Terra Luna Classic. Just believe. I believe in it. I believe in the project. I believe Terra Luna Classic is going to make a lot of people rich. A lot of people that's been holding, just like XRP. A lot of people have been holding XRP for years before it started to go before it started to go to the moon. I've been holding XRP since 2020, what, 2021? Been holding XRP for that long, and I had to wait for like 4 years, almost for 3 years plus, almost 4 years for it to actually move up. So I am fine with it. I'm fine with waiting. I'm fine with waiting. And I just, I take my profits accordingly, but I'm fine with waiting for Terra Luna Classic because I know it's going to be well worth the wait. And a lot of people have to have that same mindset going to these plays. I know crypto is a pretty much a up and down roller coaster, and it's a very volatile atmosphere, very volatile arena. So if you're not used to seeing your value of your project of your portfolio go up and then go down suddenly, man, it's just you gotta like weigh it out, man. You gotta get your mind right on doing anything involving crypto because that's how the market goes. That's how this game is played, man. The game can go shift in your favor or it can go the opposite way. So you just got to be prepared for it. But you always got to have a exit strategy. Always always have to have a plan for yourself to take your profits because if you're not taking profits and paying yourself, then you're pretty much losing. The only time I have my own strategy. I take a couple of profits, but if it's something I want to like, I take my profits early and often. And then once I want to see the project, I'm believing the project long term, I'm going to hold longer before taking the profits. I'll have like a point where I want to see this project X amount of dollars I want to take off a project when it goes to this price level. You just got to have your own strategy, not financial advice. But let me finish reading the rest of this. So, a successful reach of above 408 could push LUNC to the next target, which is 301, reflecting a 52.40% increase from its current levels. However, failure to sustain upward momentum may result in a pullback to 406, acting as the immediate support zone. So just based off of the price outlook. So LUNC price outlook remains tied to its burn rate and market sentiment. A 1.6 trillion burn could ignite a strong rally and push prices up higher than 50%. A burn of that magnitude to me will spark a rally, will invite investors back, will make people that haven't accumulated enough in their portfolio for Terra Luna Classic to start buying up the project because like I said, actually already did it. So a million Terra Luna Classic tokens right now is under $65. Once you pay the little taxes or whatever, you pay a little bit over almost $70, probably after gas fees and all that stuff, and taxes. But man, imagine becoming a millionaire off of that low amount. But this pretty much, man, like this is an opportunity to me to accumulate. And like I said in the last video, I might even get some more Terra Luna Classic. I have a lot, man. Shoot, I might even try to get to the super hundreds of millions, or even just try to just dollar cost average into Terra Luna Classic and even get to a billion. Man, that'd be insane to reach a billion Terra Luna Classic tokens and just be holding and just be patient, man, because I know one day Terra Luna Classic is going to have its breakout. And I want everybody that's been watching these videos, everybody that's been a holder, been faithful holder of Terra Luna Classic. I know it hasn't been easy. I know it's been a rough road. I know it. I know it, man. But I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. And I want everybody, all of us, to go to the moon together. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen when we have a huge catalyst. And once the market conditions are better, the economy is better. And once we get closer to the repay, Terra Luna Classic roll out these proposals, this burn will be a huge, huge catalyst for Terra Luna Classic. That would ignite the price of Terra Luna Classic. So that 1.6 trillion burn will be insane, man. And I hope it goes, I hope it's passed and we get this project back and going, like lighting, pretty much igniting the fire that's going to be Terra Luna Classic. But this is your boy Crypto Flex. This is all I have for this video. Do me a favor, folks. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and share this video on all your social medias, as well as follow me, your boy Crypto Flex, the Usher Crypto, on X. My link is going to be in my description below. Leave a comment down below. Liking and commenting on the video will push the video on the YouTube algorithm. More people see it. People that don't know about Terra Luna Classic, we can possibly gain a holder or two, and people could potentially win, man. Could potentially get into a project. We have a great time with the Terra Luna Classic army, so we could potentially gain new members of the army and make our army strong, strengthen numbers, baby. And we can go on X and start trending on X, going viral, man. We can do it. This is all I ask for, man. I want Terra Luna Classic to go to the moon, and it will happen. It's your boy Crypto Flex, the Usher Crypto. Stay bullish. Yeah, man. Peace.